perhaps if this Julian is not going to be placed in that area.
I think Kagura once again could work here.
Definitely.
If Geek Fam
Yves,
likes
bro.
it, but Yves, they want to go high ground. I really like it. It's more dynamic as well with that real world manipulation. But Rebellion Zion with that Lunox, it's gonna be nasty in the late game. So Geek Fam needs to be very careful here if it reaches to the late game.
Rebellion Zion have so much damage.
A lot of damage.
So much damage. They have a lot of dive as well, and they also can go in for those disengages with the Matilda and the Guiding Wind. Whereas from the side of Geek Fam, what can we say is their winning condition here, Mirko?
Well, if we're talking about the winning condition for Geek Fam, it's definitely team fighting this time, right? It's no longer pick. They have the Yeep to lock them down. They have the CC and the AoE damage from the Claude and the Paquito. But if we take a look at Rebellion, you just mentioned it. They have a lot of damage, but they have a lot of magical damage. Too much, maybe. Only one hero dealing physical, the Beatrix. If Rebellion don't get some resources put onto the Beatrix, it's gonna be tough.
We'll see what happens. Is too much magic damage going to be a problem as we're going straight into the Land of Dawn here for game number 2 between Rebellion Zion as well as Geek Fam?
Let's just jump to the Land of Dawn here
Jump.
again. Jump, yeah. I mean, yeah, rotation-wise, both junglers opted for a purple buff early, so their rotation is not going to clash. But take a look at this Val and as well as Sway Low already dealing a lot of damage. So, yeah, I mean, Spell is quite okay standard. Emblems as well. But we'll have to see the early game. I do favor Geek Fam side.
The laning phase is going to be tough, though, because Lunox should, on paper, lose out in the lane against Yeep, but they have a Matilda. That's the X factor. That's a curveball in the mid lane. The Wisps does so much damage in the early stage. Base damage is pretty strong on the Matilda, so that's why they're actually able to zone Beloy and even Elzura back away. And now, this is the question, because Rebellion Zion have 3 winning lanes. It's more of the Rebellion Zion that we've all come to know and love.
Indeed, indeed. And now it seems like Rebellion's setting up something outside here. No commitments. It seems, again, composition-wise, I do want to say that Geek Fam, they really need to pressure early after level 4. Grok, Yeef, they can't force a team fight. They really need to shut down Lunox and as well as Beatrix here rather early. We'll have to see here. Will they go for it or not?
I feel like a lot of the heroes that Rebellion Zion have opted for in game number 2 here also is quite reliant on that level 4. But it seems like now Geek Fam already pressuring that top lane. They do want to be setting up for this next turtle, it turns out. But we'll see what the side of Rebellion Zion can do with this right now.
Oh, it kind of feels forced here, but they are already contesting the turtle Eterna.
Janna Cutie already in that turtle area, but look at this, Rebellion Zion goes in. Janna Cutie is still able to get that turtle away though with that clutch retribution. And you can see that Elzura was trying to do her best as well to zone out the members with that real world manipulation. So that is going to be a turtle for the side of Geek Fam. But Highs goes in with that first blood presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Meanwhile here, Dyron caught in a 2 versus 1 situation is still able to get away, especially now that Fearless is going to be backing up. They want to contest for this gold buff. Janna Cutie is going to be taken down as well. And another trade happens as we're now going to take a look at the emblems.
Ooh, emblem-wise here, it is a lot of them. It's quite standard here. No, nothing too special. A lot of movement speeds built, and as well as penetration there for the side of Yeef, who is using that MP Rage, but already aggressive rotations here in the early game from side of Rebellion Zion. Catches Kadira, and yeah, unfortunately, Janna Cutie was caught in rotation. We'll have to see here the response from the side of Geek Fam. Rebellion Zion immediately picks up their pace.
And this is exactly what we saw in the draft. Rebellion Zion have drafted 3 winning lanes, and they scale pretty well into that late stage as well. They also have a whole lot of kill pressure, so it almost seems as if both sides have swapped their win conditions from game 1. Rebellion opting for a more pick style.
Kadira might be caught here, but he actually doesn't. He's still able to get away, but look at this. Beloyski going for that flicker. He doesn't get the wild charge per se, and Swalo as well as Highs is still able to get out.
That charge was pretty wild, man, but he wasn't able to catch on to anyone. You know what else is wild, though?
The head of Beloyski.
the head of Boloiski, I can't believe how good it looks, how fluffy it looks. It's most probably because he has head and shoulders. He uses it every single day, right, Aetherna?
Yeah. I don't know why I know that.
Hair?
Yeah.
You use head and shoulders?
Do you? I do. Jinx. You owe me a soda. But yes, back into the game here. It does seem like GEEK Fam is going to be able to start this turtle first. And Dyron once again looking and opening vision for the team. Boloiski trying to catch them out. The real world manipulation to zone them away. And it doesn't seem like Rebellion Zion they want to commit or even contest it. It's going to be another turtle once again for the side of GEEK Fam.
Well, we can see here, rotation-wise now, tempo is down. Still 2-0 for side of Rebellion Zion, but economy is a stalemate. And it seems like top side Luke, who is on this Paquito, is having a tough time in clearing. We'll have to see here the response from side of GEEK Fam. They need to play somehow more reactively, realizing the Rebellion side, their rotation is already with 4-0-1.
It's actually Rebellion's game to lose here. They have so much pressure and they're going to have to put more pressure down, because if not, if they don't convert on any of the objectives, the early lead will just simply vanish as GEEK Fam just keep on getting these turtles.
Yeah, but look at the damage coming in from Fearless. I mean, that's a Grok. And he was able to almost two-shot him out. But here it is, the siege potential coming in from that Beatrix, finally showing its colors. Will be able to get that turret in that bottom side. And once again, Rebellion Zion is going to rotate towards a different area. But with this 500 gold difference, is there any difference in terms of items as well?
Yeah, I mean, Beatrix, he still is confident here. High is opting to build that BOD instead of that Hunter Strike, but I might be wrong. He might shift and commit to that Hunter Strike, but again, slowly but surely, Kadira on that cloud is building that Golden Staff, and once Golden Staff is active, Rebellion side might slow their tempo, but Luke here, with on that Paquito, it's quite... Ooh. It's quite safe.
My god, Highs gets taken down with the real world manipulation to follow it up as well. And GEEK Fam now, with a man advantage, might have more of that space, especially there is still 30 seconds left on the clock. But he has to be careful here because GEEK is going to be the target. It is going to be the Circling Eagle to deal a lot of damage. Rebellion Zion, they want this next objective. They want that turret in the bottom side, and the turret they will have. The turtle finally spawns here in the Land of Dawn, and GEEK Fam, the first and the quickest to get onto it. You can see now Fearless already dishing out the damage here onto Boloiski. Boloiski still able to tank it out for the moment, but no! What? Look at that! The damage coming in from Jana QT is just too much, and he is going to fall down.
Yeah, there you go, man. The Endless Charge dealing so much damage there. Fearless was able to take him down, but look at Rebellion. They're looking for Chidera.
Yeah, it does seem like Chidera now is going to be the source of all the entertainment from Rebellion Zion, because he's going to get caught out, but not without a price. Fearless is going to fall next, but look at this. Suela goes down first. The snipes don't actually connect. Dyron is going to be the next to fall as GEEK Fam pick up another member from the Rebellion Zion, and they are going fierce onto these objectives.
Rebellion Zion, at one point they had a 2,000 gold lead, but they do not convert on any objectives.
Exactly.
They got one turret down below, but it's not enough. When GEEK Fam have 3 neutral objectives, you need to have more turrets when you are in the lead. They weren't able to capture any neutral objectives, even with this composition.
And it's so sad to see that Rebellion Zion, they got greedy, they want more fights, and take a look at now, GEEK Fam, they are in control objective-wise, and it seems like economy as well. They are establishing a 2,000 gold lead, and they look for an invade.
Does seem like they might be looking for an engage. You can see that the wall has already been placed, but look at this. Luke already getting hided away for the moment. Dyron here looking for something, opening up the map, but he's going to get caught out here. Dyron is going to be the one to fall. It's a wild charge, connects as well. But look at that, Fearless. Was he able to get that Winter Truncheon? He was immune to all that damage, but not for long. Jana QT says no. A triple kill was taken for the side of Jana QT.
Jana QT with the plays. As you can see, the real-time win probability presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Gani, Jana, he's popping off in game 1, and now he's 5-1-0.
Man, in the early game, their rhythm isn't really clear from side of GEEK Fam, but boy, after entering mid-game, yeah, GEEK Fam, is now with momentum. Lord is up, but take a look at Luke.
Luke! He's actually able to get the outplay. Val doesn't want to let this slide though, because that circling eagle is going aggressive onto him. He gets taken down though with those shards as Fearless is able to avenge his friend there. But now GEEK Fam once again on the Lord. He doesn't want to let this go without a fight. Fearless as well as Val, they're stuck as a wild charge. He's going to be able to connect Kadira with the immense follow-up, as it is going to be him taking 2 members from the side of Rebellion Zion down. Elzura is going to be the next one to fall, as the Lord is going to be taken by Jana Cutie once again, a reliable source of retribution.
A very nasty fight there for side of Rebellion and GEEK Fam. Yeah, I mean, they managed to stay composed. Take a look at the items now. Who they were behind, what, 5 minutes ago? And take a look at them now here. Claude, Golden Staff on his way towards Wind of Nature, and Jeeve with that utility. Ice Queen 1, that slow effect is just a nuisance for the composition of Rebellion Zion, who is front to back.
Just brilliant decision making all around. Like you said, a front to back composition, they were able to play and pull this off so well. In opposed to Rebellion Zion, who tried to do the same thing with the front to back themselves in game 1. What GEEK Fam were able to do that Rebellion weren't in game 1 was that GEEK Fam, they didn't care about the turrets being taken, right? They kept on just chilling, wait for the neutral objectives, play towards their strength, which was the team fight, and using Luke as a solid distraction. He didn't take any damage from that endless shard. This is scary, man. When the Paquito, who has a bloodless axe, can take that much, you know Beloyski is just a menace.
Beloyski already looking for the wild charge. It does land onto Val though. There isn't much of a follow-up for the moment, as they are going to be focused on getting that turret. They're rotating towards the top side now, seeing that the Lord is going to spawn, but the real-world manipulation is going to be opened up. It's going to zone away the members from Rebellion Zion away. They will be able to take this next turret with ease though, as they have decided to actually fall back here.
This is the first Lord, and remember, in the last game, we said, how much value does the first Lord have in the game? Well, if you get a base turret,
that's a lot.
Is massive value. Usually, it's already value if you just get every single turret outside of the base, just forcing them to pile up in the base. But they got a single base turret, and now that top side, yeah, you're going to have to say bye-bye to the pressure that you have in that lane, because it's constantly going to be pushing in, and Hive is the only source of high ground that they currently have. They also have Sway Low, but I think they don't. Wait, what's going on?
I don't know what's going on here, because Fearless is going to be taken down. He might have made a mistake there. Highs, though, using that flicker to get away, but look at the... Oh no, Highs, he might be taken down here. He gets caught in so much damage, but luckily he's able to get away. Almost 2 members taken for the side of GEEK Fam. They might have been able to end it there, as now, once again, GEEK Fam asphyxiating Rebellion Zion into their own base, taking away all their buffs away. You can see Luke in the bottom side. You can see that Elzura is there to back anyone up if Rebellion Zion ends up thinking to look for a counter engage.
It's going to be tough here for side of Rebellion Zion. I mean, for the first, 6 minutes, it was them controlling the game, but now, mid-game, late game, it's just so similar in game number 1. Kadira on this Cloud is just going to create a lot of hassle. But then again, Rebellion Zion, they still have a chance because they have Lunox, they have as well as Beatrix on their composition. What they need to do is just defend, be disciplined here, and collect the items. If so, they might have a chance to equalize. They should let this go, let this Lord go, and just focus on defending. Yeah, this is the right thing to do. They go for the split and focus on defense. So we'll have to see though, can GEEK Fam penetrate?
The thing is, oh my, Suelo is going to get caught.
Suelo's going to get caught, and he is able to still use his ultimate here to get away, but not for long. But what?
Oh, the Guiding
with
Wind!
the flicker is actually able to still get away, but look at this. Luke, he goes into the backside, able to get Suelo down, even though Suelo was able to outplay and buy so much time for the side of Rebellion Zion, but at the end, it's not enough. The Lord already marching down there in that top side. Darren gets caught in that bush. Beloyski knows exactly where he is, and this is the moment of truth. Will Rebellion Zion be able to defend this one? The real world manipulation has already been opened up, but look at Darren going to the backside with that engage with his ultimate as Val goes in aggressively with her ultimate as well. Darren trying to buy some time, trying to evade, trying to bring the Lord anywhere else but the base, but it's not going to be enough once again. GEEK Fam though, they're able to defend
What?
Rebellion Zion.
Beloy-
They might have a choice,
Oh,
but look at Beloyski! Beloyski with his eyes on the prize, and that's going to be a 2-0 for the side of GEEK fam.
They all forgot. They went for the minions, they went for the members, but they forgot there was a tree man in the back hitting the base. Beloy